Formula One, which didn't go very well, Chip gave me the chance to come back to IndyCar, and we went out and won our very first race together. So that was a real special day for me back in Australia.
Australia 1994,
94,
right?
yeah.
In the Surfers Paradise 94. Al, pick a race, any race.
Well, I guess I can, say the last one, because the last Indy I won there was circumstances. I went back there without a ride because I wasn't happy with everything that I was offered, and then Penske offered me a ride over the way it turned out, and I ended up winning the race thanks to Mario getting tired.
You're up next.
You're welcome.
But anyway, you don't think you have a chance to run up, you have a chance to run up front, but you're not sure whether you can run with the leaders. And then all of a sudden you are there, and then it turns out that you end up winning the race. And it's just a fantastic deal, even you can say what you want about, well, it was given to you or it wasn't. There was a lot of them that we can all sit up here and say, I should have, but you didn't. You have to get the checkered flag. And it's any race we used to run, it's a hard deal to get that checkered flag, and to get it, it makes you very warm and humble, I think.
Mario?
Well, I can stay local here in Long Beach. I think in '77, Formula One race here, I dogged Jody Scheckter for the best part of the race. Just he's leading, obviously I'm second, and I had to try to figure out. And on the last lap, I got him, just with a Hail Mary pass, at the end of Lakeshore. I mean, Shoreline, yeah, Shoreline straight. And I thought that was extremely satisfying. And of course, we're going to Long Beach this weekend, so this is another great event, incredible event that has been a real marquee for the IndyCar series since its inception. And it's got a good, strong, long life, and it's a perfect example of what our sport has done actually to that community, to that city. I'm one of the guys that was there at the very beginning in 1975 at the very first race, and the city of Long Beach was not thriving at the time by any means, and the way it transformed through the exposure that it got internationally, through our sport, and we're obviously the Indy cars have become, the marquee event for them. It's good for us and good for them at the same time, and it continues to be very, very strong, and everybody wants to be there. It's not just a race, it's the event. It's a strong event.
And I think that the long-time promoter, Jim McCallion, is here tonight, so a round of applause for Jim and the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. Incidentally, you can watch that at 4 p.m. Eastern on your home of motorsport NBCSN this Sunday. Just thought I'd get that in there. My boss is here tonight, so I had to. The most recent winner of the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach, Scott Dixon, what was it? Was that your favourite race, or Chip just said pick any race? Pick a race that really stands out for you.
Yeah, I think there's always so many that you remember for different reasons. Your first IndyCar win, or 500 or whatever it was. But I don't know. I think definitely one of the sweetest was probably Sonoma last year. What we had to do as a team we started ninth, and 2 or 3 of the competitors for the championship were ahead of us on the grid, and what we pulled off as a team last year to snatch that championship and the victory at Sonoma, that one's pretty tough to beat.
And who could forget Chip crowd surfing?
That's right. That was pretty spectacular.
Very good. Next question.